Okay, so you guys see right here, boom. I marked the level right here. Price bounced off real quick. The market's volatile right now because we got news hitting right now, or economic news dropping right now. So, all right, let's see. Yeah, I'm going long though. Come on. Yep, going long. There we go, quick little long. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Future Trading with Mike, and again today I'm looking at the E-mini S&P 500. That is the ES, which is the derivative of the big index, the S&P 500. So, I always like to first start off by thanking those who have already subscribed to the channel and been liking the videos. If you're a subscriber currently, guys, and if you could take a look, you should see that you've maybe hit that bell icon, a little post notification icon. I know you subscribed to the channel for a reason, and I definitely appreciate that. But I want to make sure that you guys are kind of get privy to the videos each time I upload. So if you don't mind, just make sure you hit that little bell icon as well so that you never miss one of the uploads. If this is your first time watching one of the videos, hey, please take the time to go ahead and hit that red button, that subscribe button, and also hit that bell icon and that post notification to make sure that you as well never miss one of the uploads that I post to the channel here. I'm a live price action trader, so this is my recorded live session of me trading the ES, and I'm a futures trader, so it doesn't really matter the style of how I trade, the strategy of how I trade. You can pretty much, you can use it to trade any particular market, is what I'm trying to say. So whether it's options, stocks, Forex, whatever the case may be. So I'm sure we have a lot of newbies in the house, or maybe even some advanced or pro level traders, but it doesn't really matter, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in today and watching the videos. It's just my goal to be able to share my trades and explanation of my trades that will help those that are currently either trying to learn how to trade, or maybe just we're always learning as traders. Maybe you're trying to pick some pointers up or some tips up to kind of carry your trading going forward. So let's go ahead and get into the video. As everyone knows that with the news and stuff going on between Russia and Ukraine, looks like we have another war that's kind of breaking loose. So, and that's going to kind of impact the economy globally. We've already started seeing gas prices rise. We're here in my area, just for instance, within the last day, I've seen a price in gas price almost 30 cents a gallon has went up. So unfortunately, these things are happening. So as if we don't have enough going on in the world. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the market. The markets are sliding around this morning, guys. They really are. We look at the 12 range chart. We opened up around this area right here, and the market's been getting some good swings to the downside. Now, let's look at the 1 hour, because I always like to start off by looking at the 1 hour. What do you guys see? Not close of session, but of course we've been in a downtrend to the downside, making lower lows and lower highs. But in yesterday's session, we only made a high back up to this high volume area right here. Basically, retesting this high right here from the 22nd. Yesterday was the 23rd. We pulled back up. We're testing the high volume area, and then that was around wee hours of the, well, not say wee hours, probably about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and the market just sold off the rest of the day into the overnight session. And right now we got a little bounce down here at the bottom, so we must have hit some area of support. I'm not sure how far back, so that must be way back. We can scroll back and see where I have that purple line at. Okay, so down here in this area here, we must have hit some area of support. Let's take a look at that again. So it hit that, it actually cleared that area, and let's see. Okay, let's go back. Just trying to get an idea how far back that was, to be honest with you. Yeah, looks like we fit some area of support on the, sorry guys, I'm scrolling, just trying to, these are the things you have to do. Yeah, this area right here, so we've hit this area, this low here, looks like. Yeah, this low right here, carrying as an area of support from the 20th, 21st of June of last year. So wow, we've really been selling off. The markets have been pushing to the downside, right? Just over the last, let's see. Yeah, we've been pushing to the downside. So We see a big push here, pull back, market pushing lower. So really been pushing down. I mean, from really since the beginning of January, we've kind of been pushing to the downside if you look at things from a higher standpoint. And even if you go to like a 4-hour or a daily chart, you'll see it even better. But this is off of a 1 hour. You can see that we've been swinging to the downside. Not to say we can't trade either way. Right now, if we were trading, looking to trade in the market right now, we've hit some area of support. So off that low from the June of last year. So you can possibly looking for entries to maybe possibly look for longs if we see price breaking structure on the 12 range, and then on pullbacks. But we can also be looking for areas to take shorts, right? So, either way, it just depends. It really depends. My direction of looking at the market right now, with price breaking some structure and kind of bullish right now to the upside. I'd be looking for maybe possibly some pullbacks. Maybe going long, but we are approaching and looking at the market an actual area of resistance right above us, which was a little area of support when price is pushing down here, pulling back and pushing lower. So we have this area right here. Be mindful because we do have, this is off a 1 hour chart now. There's a low volume area sitting here, but I don't have enough volume showing me from this area right here out here. So right now it's pretty much showing me that there is resistance sitting right above, which price could pull back into, tap into this area here, which would be pretty much an area of supply. And so basically if we pull into, let's go ahead and mark it. Hopefully you guys can hear me just fine. This area right here, price pull into this area right here. That's pretty much area of area supply. We could expect maybe a price to halt there, pause, maybe, not say a full-on reverse and push lower, but it could actually reject in this area. At that point, we look at our 12 range, wanting to see price breaking structure back to the downside, and then on pullbacks, we look for shorts. But right now, the market is a little volatile. You can see since the opening this morning, pretty much the market has been pushing to the upside. So it is a little bullish right now. So let's take a look at the 12 range. Okay. I do want to mention that I have taken 2 little trades this morning already prior to starting the video, and I took a trade as price is pushing up here. It made a high right here. It pulled back. When price broke this high right here to the upside, meaning it formed a swing to the upside. When it broke, I saw this little low volume area right here. Okay, and I basically took a long entry with price breaking structure here, breaking this area of volume right here, pushing and knowing that it was going to push to this low volume area here and come up and test this higher area of volume here. So that was a play off of volume pretty much. And then I believe I also took 2 little trades this morning. Where was it at? Let's see. Where did I take the second trade at? Yeah, right here when price pushed. Okay, so I was talking about that the short I took. So I took a trade here at the breaker here. I also took a trade at the break of, let's see, price. When price pushed down right here, okay, it made a low here. All right, pulled back. Actually, let's see what was that. Yeah, right here, pulled back, and then at the break, right here, okay, breaking this low right here. Price is breaking volume, breaking structure on the volume to the downside, and I took the trade basically from this high volume area down to this high volume right here. Okay, so I'll show you. Okay, so right now on today is the 24th of February. Go ahead and show you. Let's see what we got here. So far, I'm just up 22 ticks right now on the ES. Okay, so. All right, but things have been kind of volatile, which is good. I've been looking at the market, and when things kind of get too volatile, I kind of put my hands to the side. I wait for the price to get back to normal pace. So right now it's still kind of bouncing around pretty quick, moving, but we'll see what happens here. The price hit that area up there off the 1 hour, 41.82. Let's take a look at the 1 hour right quick. Price is pulling back. Yes, almost hitting that zone, that area I talked about. So it's pulling back to this area of resistance. It bounced. We're talking in this area right here, that little zone I put right there. So that rectangle. So price is bouncing pretty much in that area, and you see what I'm saying? There it is. Price is rejected. Now this is a this here would be a little tricky situation because of the fact it is a V-shaped kind of reversal in a sense. You know, price push up and you get a V-shaped rejection to the downside. I don't want to say reversal, but I should say V-shaped rejection to the downside. Okay. So let's see here what the market is trying to do at this point. Pushed up here, retraced, and pushes higher here. So, okay, price is still pushing lower. So, still pushing lower at this point here. You can see all this buying off the delta right here. A lot of buying took place. Market pushed up here. So, let's see. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick little long. I'm just gonna scout for late on the trade. It's okay. There we go. Got cleared. Okay, quick little long there. Back to the high volume here. So price bouncing. All this high volume here. Okay. Little area of support right here. Rejects it. Okay, let's see what happens here. Price is breaking. Not quite. It's trying to break this. Let's see here. Did it break this area here? No. Let's see. Okay. So that was just a quick little long entry. I'll pull back, but this could be, let's see what price is going to do here. Yeah. I look to go short entries, maybe take a short. I'm not sure yet what price is trying to do because price came up to that area of resistance up there. I showed you in the 1 hour, so this is, we'll see what happens. Okay, price may be trying to break higher. Not ready yet, is it? Okay, I'm long. Alright, back to this high volume area right here. Okay, so price pushed up, pulled back, broke higher, broke above this high volume area here. And, you know, I keep telling you guys over and over, price likes to move from a high volume area through a low volume area to the next high volume area. So, you know, play off of volume, price breaking area volume, breaking structure, and go long. Okay, now there it goes. See, it ripped to the upside. Look at Delta as well. Look at Delta was doing a lot of buying right here on Delta. Okay, a lot of buying. All right. Let's see. Where's the, okay, the volume, the PLC for today is down here. PLC is just a point of control. That's primarily just where most of the trading has been centered around. Most of the volumes have centered around for today. That's pretty much what it is. I do not, you know, it's not heavy weighted or an area that I take trades off of. So it's just exactly what it is, the point of control. Okay. All right, so we have a high right here for, is that the high for today? Actually, that's not the high for today. Let's see. Hold on a minute. 41.83. Where we at? Yes, no, it's not. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, the high for the day is, oh, here it is right here. What am I talking about? It's right here, guys. High of today is 42.24. So it's not a high, but we do have a high sitting right here. Okay, let's blow this back up. See what the market is doing. All right, the market rejected this area here. Okay, broke below. All right, yep. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay. All right, it's breaking lower, so trying to push lower. Let's see what happens. Is it going to break 57 3/4, or is it going to push to the downside? Okay. Pushing down, right? This area. Nope. Huh. Market's a little volatile right now. It's kind of racing. Makes it tricky to trade, and be honest with you. All right, it's back down to this low right here, so we could be trying to push lower. All right. Mm. Oh man, let's see what happens here. Yeah. The support right here is low. Not sure price is going to break that to the downside. If it does, I may take a stab, go short, back down to the VWAP, pretty much. But you know, this area right here, this line here, not sure what it's doing. It's like I want to try to push. It's bouncing from this high volume area to this high volume area, so it may break this area here. Let's see. Just have to be careful and wait. That's all. You know, a lot of people ask the question or have a comment about how did you get over your fears of you know when you started trading live, like how did you get over the fear of trading your own funded brokerage account? Um, it is mind. It will mess with your mind, you know, because anything about money is going to mess with your mind, you know, because you either work hard for it, you try to safeguard it, and so when you go from maybe demoing or sim or going sim and then switching over to trade with your live money, yes, it does mess with your mind, but you get comfortable with it, and you just have to be smart about the trades you take. Okay, that's the biggest thing because it's once you've I guess say paper trade for a while, and then you start to see where you learn a particular strategy and you become good at it, and your win ratio is high and you're consistent and making you know pretty much being in the green each day paper trading. Okay, let's see what happens here. Um, when I say consistent, I mean for a period of time. I can't tell you how much time because everybody's different in the way they trade. I mean, as far as different as far as how long it may take them. Okay, I'm going short. There we go. All right. I saw price breaking below this low here, and breaking this area right here, this high volume area here. We have the VWAP right here. The VWAP is the volume weighted average price. So to me, if I was to use particularly, you know, maybe one indicator to use, I like to slap the VWAP on my charts, you know, because most times price up, you know, pull back to it, move back to it, or whatever the case is, and then bounce from there. You know, so I like looking at, you know, cumulative delta. I have loaded here. I loaded that primarily for, I guess a video I did in the past covering cumulative delta. It's a good indicator because it actually, like I said in many videos, it shows you how, you know, the amount of buy-in and selling that's going on in the market. You know, you can see it. You know, you see a lot of the pressures to the upside. You know, a lot of buying taking place here. You know, same thing. All this green pushing up. That's a lot of buying taking place in the market, and people use it they trade. You know, looking at price movements, price action, and you know, looking at what the cumulative delta is doing, how much buying or selling is coming to the market, and they take trades based on that. And coupled with volume profile, because price likes to move where it's comfortable at. You know, so if it breaks a high volume area, you know, or breaks through a high volume area, it likes to move to another high volume area. Okay, if it's breaking down, clears it. So if price is pushing up, it breaks through a high volume area, then, you know, if cumulative delta, say for instance, is green, a lot of people will trade to take a break from a high volume area back up to the next high volume area, or trading to the downside. Say for instance, they'll see price breaking to the downside, and if cumulative delta has a lot of sell orders coming in, they'll you know, if cumulative delta is strong red, then as the moment price breaks an area of structure, meaning like it broke a low here and breaks below the high volume area and cumulative delta is red, they're going short. Okay, we're primarily back to just, you know, through a low volume area to another high area of volume. Okay, but you got to be mindful of areas of support right below too. Okay, so all right, so yeah, that's the thing about trading your own funded account. You have to get rid of that fear piece and stop being scared or afraid to trade with your own money, because I can tell you right now, when the first time you actually go from demoing or from paper trading, demo or simulation, whatever you want to call it, however you want to call it, and then start trading with your own money, it is going to be a psychological barrier that you're going to actually have to cross. You know, it's tough stuff. But once you start being consistent and you see, you know, if you could do it, paper trading, the biggest piece that most people face is, I don't know what it is. Their hands get clammy. They start getting sweaty in a sense, because I guess because they know that moment that they're trading with live with real money, and it's their money that they work hard for, and they don't want to see their, you know, account size shrink and start, you know, losing money in the market. So just, you know, be calm, be patient, think smart, take the right trades, and you'll start making money. You'll start making money the same way you were doing when you were paper trading. It's just when you go live, you just have to be a little bit more headstrong, okay? And think the same way. If you were confident when you were trading, paper trading, then just be just as confident when you start trading live. All right, so market is made a low here, but yeah, just kind of see what's trying to do here. Okay, let's see. Price is already up there. Yeah, it's breaking, trying to break higher. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh man. Okay, let's see. The price is going to start breaking structure back to the upside and start taking out this high here, and you know, and come back and test the high up here and break and push back above. Like I said, be careful though, because we have supply above. You know, we're hitting this area of resistance, because like I told you off that 1 hour chart, the higher time frame, right up in this area right here. Okay, so price is pulling back into that area. So let's see. Okay, the market's breaking to the upside. Okay, let's see. Um, hmm. Price broke this high right here. Broke this little high right here. Broke this high and broke this high here. So. Mm, yeah. Yeah, a little long right here. I missed it. Opportunity to come back to the high volume area, but I knew it was going to bounce right here, so that entry wouldn't have been. But a few ticks, scalping. That's what I do. I scalp. Um, let's see what happens. Price could push up, break this high here, okay, and break above this high volume area, and come back and test the high. So let's see if that's what the market actually tries to do. Okay. Let's see. Price bouncing off area support right here, below the high volume area. Hmm. Okay. It may just do that, huh? Is it going to take this little high right here out? Yep, I'm long. Come on. There it goes. Ah, come on. Break this high volume area. Come up and test this high volume area up here. 81.25. Okay. Push up. Ah, there it goes. Look at it bouncing off of my PT. I mean my TP, my PT profit target. Sorry about that. This thing is just bouncing back and forth. Come on. What did it hit? 70? Okay, and that's exactly where I had my first contract sitting at 70. Come on up there and push it. Push, push, push. I don't like the bounce in here. I'm going to go ahead and close out here. It's hitting off a little high volume node right here, but I suspect that it's going to push up here. First contract field. Look at it. Keeps hitting off of it. Clears it. Good gracious. All right. All right, we're good. All right. So it broke this little high right here. All right, so be careful now because price can actually pull back. And we'll look to kind of trick a trade off our strategy of pulling back to, an area. You see Delta was strong green to the upside. A lot of buying came in, and as well as the candles here in the 12 range. So let's look at this area here. Yep. Maybe around this area right here. If price pulls back to this area right here at 64, my eye will be interested. I'll be interested. We'll see what happens. But I have to pay attention to see what price action looks like when it gets back to that area. That's the key, looking at price action. Because well, no, that's actually be a good trade. If we can come back to this area, just depending, because when price pushed up here, if price can pull back to this area here, this could be a solid trade right here. Price pulling back to the high volume area right below it, pulling back to this area of demand right here, then it could be a solid entry. But price could also break this high here too, though, and push higher. So we have to be mindful of that. And then start pushing higher. And let's mark this area where this high sits at right now. Let's see. I'm gonna grab this red line from the top here, bring it down, and well, where's it at? There it is. Right here. This is the high. So we're sitting at. Yeah, we have resistance right here. So be careful of this area here too. Okay. So you see, this is why price bounced. I showed you off the 1 hour chart too. Price bouncing off an area of resistance, okay? And look at it. It's pushing right up there to it. So it may try to take this area here out. We'll see. Oh yeah, bounce right here. I see why. Okay. Price pushed up here, pull back. Pull it, pushing higher. It broke this little area right here. You really can't see it. I have to blow it up on my 12 range. It broke this area right here. A little high right there at 79.25. So when price pulls back, let's see where was that. Oh, sorry, not there. When price pulls back, this is demand right here, and price, it rejects, and there you go, small little entry. All right, y'all see price pulling back, right? So it's rejecting the highs right now. Okay, hasn't broken the high right here. It's rejecting the high and pulling back at this moment. This area, oh man, let me see something. Okay. Yeah, this area right here at 64. Let's see what happens. This is demand right here, sitting in this area right here. Okay, price is bouncing. We're in support at the area of support right now. Price is bouncing. Yeah, price is also wedging right now. Low here, high here, price is moving in between within this leg right here. So, all right, so I'm looking at the Forex calendar right now. Notice that the market's getting a little volatile. We have crude inventories hitting them right now, 11 o'clock. FOMC member speaking at 12, and President Biden speaks at 12:30. So we got some impact from news coming up. Okay, so you guys see right here, boom. I marked the level right here. Price bounced off it real quick. The market's volatile right now because we got news hitting right now, or economic news dropping right now. So, all right, let's see. Yeah, I'm going long though. Come on. Yep, going long. There we go. Quick little long. Off an area of, I mentioned that it's an area of demand sitting right here off the 12 hour. Excuse me, guys. 12 range chart right here. Price pushed up, pull back, pushed higher. Take out these swings here. Pulls back. It bounces one time here at this area of demand. Pushes higher. It comes back to the area of demand and rejects it again. So that's this area right here. Okay. This area right here. All right. Price is bouncing off of it. Let's see what happens here. Yep, it could push higher. I'm going long again. Pretty sure price is going to push higher. Come on. Come on, go up. Ah! Feel me. Look at it pulling back. Don't like the nonsense. I'm going to, okay, we'll go ahead and try to get filled in this trade here. There we go, got filled. Price probably come to this area right here, guys. And maybe higher and test maybe up to 78, but I'm looking at what's going on right here. You know, price pushed up to this area, red candle, back to the downside. So it's chopping in the low volume area, so be careful. That's why I got out the trade, because it was pushing higher and then turned back around. Saw that red candle coming to the downside. Deltas are really not showing me much. Right now it's kind of flat, so but yeah, so price, that was a trade off of demand, this area demand right here in the 12 range chart. Okay, but I told you guys, I mentioned that price has pulled back into this area of resistance right here. So be careful about taking shorts. I mean, excuse me, about taking longs, because we are at an area on the 1 hour close to where we have an area supply sitting at. Yep, as I expected, price hitting the area demand, coming back up, testing the highs right here. But be careful, guys, because the market is a little volatile. It's kind of racing around a little bit. We are moving sideways. It could come up here and take this area here out, but I wouldn't be, you know, interested really in looking to go long, because we were hitting up against an area, like I mentioned, on that 12 hour, I mean on the 1 hour area supply off the 1 hour chart, and with the impactful news that we have over the next hour and a half. So just be careful. Look at the pace of the market. Starts getting volatile, then you may want to get your trade, or just stay to the sidelines. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. I need to, I don't know what we have. Okay. Man. Price is breaking this area here. Yep. Pushing up here. Okay. Yeah, it's dead smack hitting that area off the 1 hour chart right now. That area supply. So be careful about taking any long entries. Oops. Let's see where we at. Here we go. Blow this up a little bit so I can see. Yep. Price could break this area here. I gotta look to see where we're at. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Still doesn't matter, because we have now, which was resistance, now support right below us. So have to be careful about. I mean, you can take a trade, like if you know what you're doing, price pulling back to an area, you know, support play and going along back to that area supply. You could do that, but be careful in doing that. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't recommend, if you're a beginner trader, to actually do that at all. I really don't. Like, I might take a trade. Let's see what happens here. I don't know. Yep, I'm long. Okay. And I'll show you what I'm doing here. There you go. That quick. See that? All right. So I'll explain that trade to you real quick, because it happened real fast, probably in a blink of an eye, within less than 5 seconds. Okay. And what happened here was price pushing up here, it pulled back, right? Okay. So price broke structure to the, okay, price pushed up here, it pulled back. Okay. So as price turned back around after it came back and tested this area demand and started pushing higher, pushed up, pulled back, boom, pushed higher, breaking structure, breaking the high here, also breaking, taking out this high right here. Okay. So there was a high on the movement up to the upside right here. Price pulls back, it starts moving to the upside, making structure to the upside, higher highs, higher lows. Okay, within this leg right here, price pushes, you know, moving to the upside. Then we pull back, then it starts making little swings to the upside, taking out this little high here, and then taking out the top end of the leg right here, this high right here. When price pulls back, I see the rejection right here at a high volume area, right here, okay, this is a small little area of demand, okay, in this little off this little swing. The moment price broke back above 79, I went long, and you can take it right back up here to 84 pretty much, okay, 83, somewhere around there, okay. So just be careful. And that's how you do it on taking trades on pullbacks, okay, guys. But like I told you, we have 1 hour of the supply at 1 hour on the 1 hour chart, okay. So the strategy is pretty easy. I mean, pretty much simple. It's, you know, I said this before. I like to keep my trading simplistic, just taking trades on pullbacks, pretty much, at areas of supply and demand, which are areas of supply and demand. I'll say this again: areas of supply and demand are areas where most of the buying takes place coming out of a swing. So if this price is swinging to the downside, it pulls back. The area of supply will be at the pretty much, I guess, I don't know. I'll show you an example I'm trying to talk about. Like right here, price pushing down, pulling back. It makes a lower low, right? When price turns back around, pulls back, where is it hitting up against? It's hitting up against the area of supply within this swing, right? So it pulls back, okay? And that's the area that you're looking for, the area of supply. Not right here at the area of resistance, because most times I say this over and over, price pulls back to the area of resistance. Boom, people get in a trade right here, they put their stop right here, okay? Market moves in a direction. Then the institutions, they fake them out, turn the market back around, stop you out. Boom, market pushes it just a little bit higher, back into the area of pretty much to supply, and then they move the market in your intended direction. And then you're scratching your head trying to figure out what they're going. I want to take a short, got stopped out, and the market still goes short. So you got to understand how this thing works, you know. All right, so let's see what happens. We are definitely into that 1 hour area of off the 1 hour chart here, and I'm going to do this so you'll see what I'm talking about, so it'll show up on the 12 range chart just as well. All right, there it goes. Boom. See it? We're hitting that area now. Okay, so what I would be possibly looking for now is the price is hitting this area here. Is price to start making some structure to the downside, meaning breaking structure. Like, okay, come on. This thing is froze up on me. There we go. What in the world? Okay, what is it doing? What happened there? Breaking structure back to the downside, meaning pushing lower, pulling back, and then making a lower low. And then on a pullback, you know, I'm looking for something to happen. Okay, rejection basically. All right, see it bouncing. We're in that 1 hour of supply off that 1 hour chart. All right, waiting to let's see here. Okay. This could be a quick little bounce. Yeah, it could be a quick little bounce here. Let's see. There we go. First contract and second contract. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking a little risk here. We're at, like I said, that we're at the 1 hour supply off the 1 hour chart, but prices breaking structure still to the upside and pulling back. So I'm taking trades on pullbacks. Strategy. That's all I do. And I don't take it right here at support. Price pulls back to the area of demand. I'm taking a trade. If it closes above, and I know right below the high volume area, back up to the area right here, well, I know price can bounce at right here, okay, or reject the pause at, okay. So close right here, 91. I can get in and take a trade up to 92.5. That's a 1.5. I scalp, and that's what I do, guys. You know. Now, if I was looking at like a higher time frame chart, maybe a 24 range, 32 range, or maybe higher, you know, I could be looking for opportunities like that. Which I would sit into the trade a little bit longer, but and you can actually, you know, possibly use. It just depends, you know, what type of charts you want to use, you know. You know, you always have a higher time frame to look at, have an anchor to kind of mark your zones and levels from, and then, you know, a entry chart in a sense, whatever the case is. And sometimes I'll take a trade raw off the 12 range chart, you know, if I see price, you know, if I want to kind of really zoom in and fine tune the actual trade, I'll be looking at the 4 range, you know. But price right now is, swinging to the upside, and we're making breaking structure to the upside. So, all right. So, like I told you, that 1 hour supply off the 1 hour chart. Let's see, the price is gonna start breaking structure to the downside now. Good. There's an area right here. Price can come down, take out this low. It's making a little low, lower high, a little lower low here. So I don't know what it's going to do here, but we have to be mindful because we have an area right here of um, support. Yeah. And I may have taken my last trade, guys, for right now. What time is it? Oh, yes, 11:25. I think I'm going to call it quits here because we're getting closer to that time. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if possibly I can get to a little short going to the downside. A little pullback. We'll see. Not sure. Even though price is, I said, hitting that area of supply off the 1 hour, I want to see price start breaking structure downside. It has made these little swings, little swings right here breaking structure, but I want to see it break some structure to the left of us, where price is pushing to the upside here. So breaking market structure, pushing to the downside. So it hasn't done it yet. Hmm. Yeah, we gotta be mindful here because we saw price bounce when it came back to this area right here. It pushed up higher, making a higher high. It could just as well come out to this area right here and bounce again. So you have to be careful. Yeah. So we see price breaking structure to the downside. Be careful here. Yep. Okay. Oh, shoot. 81.75. Yeah, this would be a short long. I didn't see this area. Okay. 81.75. Come on. Okay, quick little long there. All right. Let's see. Price could pull back to this area. It could reject a bounce right here where it's hitting at now, right above this high volume area, but it also could pull back into this area of small little area of supply right here, right above this high volume area. So I'll mark it, show it to you. I'm trading both ways, yes, but to me, there's opportunity. See price bounce right here. This area of which was support, which was this low right here. Price is where it pushed down, pull back, push a little lower, pull back, making a swing to the downside. This was support. Now it's resistance. I like to see price pull back a little bit lower. We'll see. I mean, pull back a little higher. Sorry about that. Pull back into this area right here. All right. Okay, there it goes, hitting that area. You see that, right? All right. Yeah, even if it bounces here, I mean, it'll be, guys, it'll be very, be careful here. Yep, see that? Up. Oh, okay, there it goes. All right. Dang. Yeah. Yep. I mentioned I marked that area right there. What time is it? Yeah, I'm getting ready to get off of here because price can't going right back down to this low right here because of we got some news coming up. Yep. There we go. Price pushing to the downside. Breaking this area here. Breaking this low here. Breaking structure here. I don't know. Let's see what price does. Is it going to pull back? Is it going to keep pushing lower? Going to shift this down right here. Price can bounce right here though. This is was support, now it's resistance. Pull back up to here though. Let's see. My last trade right here. If I can get into it. If not, I'm going to go ahead and close out. Yeah, looks like it's rejecting right here. Trying to get into a short, but reason for the short is because I see price, you know, off the 1 hour chart. That's zone blue area right here, this rectangle, that's off the 1 hour chart. That's supply from a higher time frame. So I see price breaking structure to the downside, you know, and pushing lower, making swings to the downside, and you look for the pullback. But market's getting a little volatile. Delta to selling to the downside. The VWAP is down here. See, yep, price bounced right at resistance, and maybe pushing up, pulling back to push higher, to test this area. So I. Yeah, look at it. Look what it's doing. Look what it's doing. Yep. Pulling right back to the area supply right here. Off the 12 range. Going to take a quick little short. Okay. 78.75. I should have waited, but okay. $78.75. Should come down. Take it right back down to this area right here. 78.50. 78. Come on. Boom, boom. There we go. See, 3 contracts. I scaled in on a contract on the upside because I knew price would come up here, bounce out of this area of supply right here, and push lower, and at least test this area right here. maybe down here to 74 3/4. Look at it. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up here. I've taken several entries and several trades showing you pullbacks, right? Basically pullbacks. Here, a little iffy. I mean, you could have, but you got to be careful because price pullback. It could have stopped right here and then turn back around and push higher. Here was a little better, but when price pushed lower, breaking structure, meaning breaking this low, pulling back. It also broke market structure right here, but on the pullback right here. This was an area of, both areas were small areas of supply, but this right here was a little bit better trade right here. Candle, it pulls back to supply, red, go short, and you could basically take it down, back down to 70 where it just stopped at right here. So basically above the high volume node, pulling back to the area of supply, and then price rejects, take it back down to 75. Okay, so that's it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and close this trade out. I'm a scalper, like I said, guys. I look for the opportunities, checking trades on pullbacks, just basically following price action. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I use basically just study price. I follow price action, price movement. Look at price breaking structure. I'm looking for the areas of supply and demand, and I'm also looking at volume because volume is extremely important to me as far as where the zone I'm interested in or level I'm interested in, area, whatever you want to call it, where it lies once it gets price retraces back to that area. So price came down here. What was it at? Below the high volume area. Price pulls back above the high volume area. Boom. That's extra confluence for me because it pulls back to the area of supply above the high volume area. I'm ready. I'm interested. Okay, guys, that's it. If this is your first time watching one of the videos, I would appreciate it, guys. Join the team. Go ahead and hit that red button, the subscribe button. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. If you're trading, be safe in the market. A lot going on right now in the markets, and we have some news events coming up. So see you in tomorrow's video.